Thank you so much for all the pointing. And I've come to the point where you are asking, can the perceiver be perceived? I have been with it, and I've come to the point where I'm just awareness, aware of awareness. It's just there. And I was waiting for somebody to come up with something at this point, but I'm waiting for your response, and I'm at this point. Just awareness, aware of awareness. What more?
No more.
It's just plain awareness.
You sound frustrated. Say again now what you say. You say that you have come to this point, that there is just awareness, being aware of awareness.
Yes.
You come to this point?
Yes.
What else is there now? Isn't there beautiful silence? Isn't there great peace? What are you comprised of in realizing this? It's your turn today. Come on then. Speak up and say.
I don't know what to say, but it's. I'm at this point and I don't know what to do.
This is.
No.
You say your counterpart is only awareness, being aware of awareness. Then who is it don't know what to do? I don't know what to do. Awareness doesn't know what to do?
Not like that. So,
It can only be like this if it is a mental conclusion.
it's not a mental conclusion. It is not a mental conclusion. I'm
Okay.
very clear that it's very clear. It's very clear. But
So where does it come from to say then, but the mind has something?
I know it's the mind play also is made out and it's dropped. As you say, the one who thinks the click has to occur, that fellow has to be dropped. Click has not occurred, the one who wants to know that the click, both have to be dropped. That also is kept aside. And
when you leave everything aside,
yes,
and you've done now
Yes.
your research, you've looked, you come to awareness.
yes.
When you look for what was left aside, is it still there? Waiting?
Not at present. It's not there.
Okay, what is there now?
What is there? I can tell you from past experience.
No.
At present, there is none. Every time I come to this point, and I'm here, but then in interaction,
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Suppose a king goes inside the kitchen and makes an omelette. Does he become a chef?
no.
Right. So your idea, you realize this thing. The body's there. You go out. People come and says, so what's happening today and so on. And you, I wish you hadn't said that. I've lost my awareness now, or what? How it should be? Because if suppose you're a family person, when you wake up, your children are still there, no? What's going to happen? They'll say, "Mom, can can you make us something, please, for breakfast this morning? And whatever answer will come, will come. There's nothing to do, there's nothing. And now perhaps you may find that where it used to be that they could manipulate you, it doesn't happen anymore. The consciousness won't play that anymore. It doesn't feel guilt when they go, oh, you don't love me anymore. It won't be falling into those sort of traps. It will be so marvelous and on every level. How can speaking with someone then put you into despair or into some altered state? It's nothing at all. Everything, even your speaking with other people, is automatic. It's so spontaneous. That's why I say automatic. I mean spontaneous, you know. They said, no. When I heard one Buddhist saying, before enlightenment, chopping wood. After enlightenment, chopping wood. No? I thought about it, I said, I added something to it. Before enlightenment, chopping wood. After enlightenment, chopping wood, but no wood chopper.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. See, Mooji, I don't get these eureka things. I don't get that. And this expansion, all that is not happening. Does it matter?
No, it's not a package deal that comes, you know. Yeah, well, the package, where's my extra bonus? I don't find no extra bonus. It is enough that you see clearly. Maybe that may come at another stage. We don't know, you see. Listening to people saying, yes, you know, I was walking and then sort of like, a bird pooed on my head and it was suddenly like, and people think, oh, they're looking around for birds. It's not like that, no? Who doesn't know how it's going to happen. Maybe no birds in your country. So there's no standard I can give you. What a beautiful thing to know.
Yes.
You see? You came to, I'm listening to see if you have come to a resounding experiential conclusion. But it's just this, Mooji, it's just this. It was this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday. Look, it can't stop. It can never stop.
Yes. Mooji, it is said, these are things which I've heard, that those who have come to this awareness, they are aware even in waking, dream, and deep sleep.
Who told you that? I mean, enjoy your sleep. I mean, in your pajamas. I mean, enjoy sleep. It's still nice to sleep. I said one time, supposing there was one Swami, an awakened being, that slept for 24 hours, and 55 minutes every day. Okay? Every day. Sleep, 23. How many hours in a 23? You see, I mean, what to say? He slept for 23 hours and 55, say 57 minutes. 23 hours, 57 minutes every day. He wake up for 3 minutes, and he goes to the loo. He comes out and lights a cigarette, rolls a cigarette, and and then just looks and go back to sleep. Okay? Okay? He just looks at you, just looks. Whoever is there, just. Huh? But maybe that look, maybe just in that look, for 1 second, he smashes your mind. That's what's possible. Could you have a guru like that? Good. 23 hours, 57 minutes. Gets up for 3 minutes, go to bathroom, and roll tobacco, have a drink, and looks. Could you? I mean, that would say something about you as well. You must be really switched on. You know? Or maybe you sleep for 23 hours as well, I don't know. But just make sure that I'm awake in those 3 minutes, okay? And then you're there really, really. In that, can you imagine the level of concentration in you? If for just those 3 minutes, you're really, you'll really be there just because you don't want to miss. And now we have all this time. All this time. Now, what's happening? Too much time, no? Huh? I'm sleeping in this time too. Don't listen to what other people say about these. You don't worry about any of that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, really, don't look at it because
you.
it only is a distraction.
Yes.
And so on. You see? You don't know how it's done, don't know anything at all. Yes. You simply just watch and see that, wait a second. But everything that is coming goes. Everything is coming, it's just going. Why to spend the time just watching things that are going anyway at a certain point? You naturally look to something else because the traffic is non-stop, is one thought after another thought. Then how can anybody watch this after a while? You say, no, I get the story. Everything is flowing here. Nothing is so stable. Whether you like it or you hate it, it's still just flowing by. Okay? What notices this thing here? It's noticed. Where's the noticing coming from? Is the noticing coming from there? No, is it coming from here? No, it's coming from, it's notice here. It takes you back here. And you come to a silence. It is coming into a silence, isn't it? You're feeling a silence. Thought comes something, don't forget to send this email today. But that doesn't disturb it. You are in your introspection. There's nothing at all. You're not even fighting with your mind. You're not feeling frustrated with your mind anymore. It's become such a small thing. Before it was a big, big thing. Now mind is nothing at all because you're in a concentrated field. People come and say, this is happening. It doesn't feel like anything at all. After a while you look, nothing is anything particularly. Yet you are not disappointed, you're not disgusted, you're not cynical about the world, you are simply here. Actions are happening, reactions are happening, interactions are happening. They're happening spontaneously. But no one can guess your state. Or maybe they can. They come and they come into your presence. Somehow they move into what feels like your orbit, and somehow their minds become empty also. That could happen for some people. This is how some people have discovered great sages. Nobody knew of these sages, but some people came and were sitting down by them, eating a banana or something. I said, whoa, I feel amazingly good. Why? What did I eat? And then after a while they say, wait a second, every time I come near this guy, I feel good. Or this woman I came and saw, sat down. Every time I'm with her or next to her, I'm feeling so marvelous. You don't know. Your whole family is going to be different. The way that they respond, because the one they used to respond to, according to the project, is not longer there, is not there in that way anymore. A higher presence is there. But that higher presence is you also. Isn't it funny? The old one is not there, but it's like a higher presence is there, but this higher presence is more you. But the ignorant person will come and say, hey, what's happened to you? You're not like you used to be, you're not the same. You know? Why are you so quiet? They never say, why are you so peaceful? Why are you so quiet? Why are you always in the room by yourself? Because you're not out drinking. But it's not anything at all. They don't know what they're saying also. It's not a big deal at all. Nothing is a big deal. Nothing is a big deal. It's only how you relate to it. You're taking it to be something, and you get exaggerated in your own mind, and then you say that's how the thing is. It's not how anything is. You know what an awakened being is? It's a joy to this world. It is showing the highest possibility of a human life. A human being who is not against anyone at all. Who is not afraid of death or life. Whose mind is not in a war with their heart. They've overcome it. Still some things, they may have some family trouble. You could be an awakened being and you have family trouble a little bit, but you're not so troubled. We don't know. Their life is unpredictable. But no one has gone there and regretted it. I want you to complete your point, because it seemed really strong for me, and then suddenly, what is happening like that?
This point of being aware of awareness, sometimes the attention.
I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to frighten anybody to be aware of awareness and start to sound really, you're just here. And your mind doesn't trouble you anymore. Suppose you live in a place and one neighbor is always disturbing you. Wherever you go, they break your window, they break into your house, they're always causing trouble. And then they leave town, or he dies. What a relief. So, total relief. And I said, my God, Jesus, bless you, but I'm really happy you're gone. It's really, really nice. You're at peace now? It's even more beautiful than that. It's even more beautiful than that. It's more peaceful than that. What I can really. I want someone to tell me it is like this or not.
But the mind has not dissolved.
The mind is not. Not dissolved mean that it keeps coming up and you keep going to it. Look, a thought cannot think itself. It only arises, and if it doesn't have contact with a thinker entity, nothing comes of it. It simply just disappears. It must be contacting some point of interest and copulating with that point and producing more thoughts or something. Otherwise, there's no thinking. A thought arising is not thinking. It's just a thought arising. No? If it's chattering,
Yes.
who is it chattering to? To the awareness? No, awareness is not interested. What can awareness benefit from the?
Yes, yes.
You see, can the moon go to the sun and say, "Listen, you want to borrow some light?" No, it's not at all like that. So you have no interest in what the mind is saying. Where would the interest to the mind in its nonsense talk be coming from? There must be some residue of some kind of personal, things, and that is watched. And the moment it's nothing at all. That will also get starved out. That's nothing.
Yes, yes.
Soon gone. No?
Sometimes when alertness is low, alertness in the sense a slight sleepiness comes to that extent, then the tendency to go away with images. When images come, it goes away. Then recognition.
Still don't mean anything. Suppose your name is George, okay? And, when you're active, doing all your stuff, George, yeah. When you're very passive and tired and good for nothing, are you still not George? Still George?
Yes, yes.
Huh? Whatever state you're in, you're sick. George, it doesn't sound like you. I'm still George. Doesn't matter, you're George. Okay? So it's the same.
Yes.
Whatever is happening in the mind, why you say, but now my mind, it means nothing at all.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Simple like that, simple like that.
There was a cobweb that everything should go away and it should become just plain.
How it
that
goes away,
cobweb goes
how things go away is that you lose interest in them.
Yes, yes.
If you think the man, you're going to come one day and the man is packing his bag. Sorry, I'm going to go now. I'm not going to be with you any longer. I'm tired of living here. And you never feed me enough and I'm leaving. Okay. And he's walking out the door and the man's going, that would be great. You think, that would be really great. But is it going to happen? No. It's not. Everything is going to leave. It's not leaving. You're finished with it. You're not interested in something. It dies right there. You cannot be molested by something. You have no interest in it.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't register in your consciousness that it even appeared.
Yes, yes.
You have no interest in it.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is why I say that you are perceiving what you're conceiving. You see? You look at things, you're walking around, you walk in the market, you come straight here, no trouble. Why? You're not particularly interested in anything there.
Yes, yes.
What did you see? Well, nothing actually. You walked through Varanasi. What did you notice today? Well, nothing. Because you're not particularly interested. That is how it is. That everything becomes empty. Because you're empty. You're not interested in those things anymore. You have found the Lord inside your heart. That's all, you're happy. Not interested in that. You can talk about it, and a great love comes to maybe to help to direct the attention of people to where it needs to be. That's it. But you're not going to be the one chit-chatting about all kind of nonsense, because it's you see the valuelessness of that and how you burden people with personal stories. We all think that we entertain people with our personal stories. They're dying to death to be just...
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's good.